See, confusion matrix is one performance measure. As like as confusion matrix, we will be having one more parameter, one more performance parameter, that is AUC ROC curve. Okay, AUC ROC curve. We simply call it as AUC ROC curve. Let us abbreviate it. What exactly AUC stands for? AUC stands for area under the curve. AUC stands for area under the curve. ROC stands for receiver operating characteristics. Receiver operating characteristics. This is abbreviation for AUC ROC. Okay, na. So, yeah, an ROC curve, that is receiver operating characteristic curve, is a graph that is showing the performance of classification model at all classification thresholds. So this AUC ROC curve is also a performance. It is also a performance measure for a classification model. For a if you are developing a classification model using any one of the algorithm, as like as confusion matrix with all four parameters, this is also one kind of performance measure. So this AUC ROC curves mainly depend on two parameters. We will always be it always plots the plot with, we will plot here curve. We are saying that is a curve, right? So it requires x-axis and y-axis. It requires two parameters. What are the two parameters? First parameter is TPR. TPR represents true positive case, true positive rate, true positive rays. What exactly true positive rate? True positive rate is nothing but recall. You might have if you go through the recall is very similar to TPR. Recall is not very similar. Recall or TPR is same. TPR is nothing but true positive rate. What true positive rate is saying? True positive rate is saying that TP by TP plus Fn. Okay, na? This is what recall is. Yes or no? So TPR is also called as recall. Recall is also called as sensitivity. Sensitivity, recall, TPR, everything is same. Okay, na? What exactly false positive rate is telling us? False positive rate, it is also called as 1 minus specificity. Specificity is defined as Tn by Tn plus Tp, Tn plus Fp. If you subtract it from 1 minus Tn by Tp plus Fp, if you subtract it, we will get Fpr. See here, Fp by Fp plus Tn. This is about false positive rate. Okay, na? True positive rate, false positive rate. See, ROC is a probabilistic, it is a probability curve where AUC represents degree or measure of separability. See, I will show you a graph. See here, this is AUC ROC curve. See, this is AUC ROC curve where this is TPR. This y-axis is representing TPR, true positive rays, true positive rate, and x-axis is representing false positive rate. Okay, na? These two are x-axis and y-axis. This is ROC curve. This green color line is called as ROC curve. How we draw ROC curve? Let us see with 4 cases. I will show you how that ROC curve is like this. How it is like this. With some cases, I will show you how to draw this ROC curve also. This area under this ROC curve is called as AOC. Area under this, you see, this dark shade region is the area under ROC curve. Okay, na? See here, let us come back here. An excellent model has AUC near to 1, which means it is a good measure of separability. Okay, na? A poor model that has AUC to be 0. Okay, na? If we want to say that as as if AUC is 1, then we say that it is a good measure for separability, because AUC is representing measure of separability. In poor models, AUC will be 0. Let us, after knowing all these parameters, we will be calculating this each and every parameter on our model or our project. Our project is best cancer diagnosis using ensembling technique, right? So if you use any classification algorithm, if you use any ensembling technique, what you will do is you will apply all these parameters. Okay, na? So this is very important for us to know about this. So at that point, if you are getting AOC curve, AOC as 0, value as 0, then we need to understand that there is worst measure of separability. In fact, it is reciprocating that the result. So it is predicting zeros as ones and ones as zero. So if AUC value is 0, then it is indirectly giving us that if it is class 2, it is getting class 1. If it is in the beginning state, it is getting ending stage. So if she is pregnant, if, what our model is telling, it is not, it is our model is predicting as false. So if AUC value is 0, then it automatically, it is giving that it is telling us that the predicting values are, if predicting values are zeros, then hello, it is predicting zeros as ones and ones as zeros. Okay, na? If AUC value is 0.5, then it means that no class is separate capacity, whatever. So let us see with some cases how to draw this ROC curve. Okay, na? See with 4 cases. Now I am showing you 4 cases of ROC. See here. See this red curve is red curve distribution. Red curve distribution represents the positive case. So a patient, let us consider our breast cancer with disease, in the sense he is in class 4. Let us consider the patient with class 4. This green distribution curve is a negative class with a patient with beginning stage. That is, let us consider it as a class 2. So this is true negative case. This is a graph in which this is positive. This red distribution is telling us about positive case. Okay, na? And this green is telling us about, green distribution is telling about negative case, where this all true positives here. This green positive, this red curve is the positive, case. This is the positive class. So here we are having all true positives. Here with no patient with no disease, in the sense if it is class 2, we are getting class 2. If it is class 4, we are getting class 4. That is true positives and true negatives. I have already shown you an example. Let us see it once more here. See what exactly here true positive is telling, that if it is a malignant and model is predicting as malignant, so it is called true positive case for our example. If it is in the beginning state, so it is class 2, right? So it is predicting in reality it is class 2 and it is predicting class 2. So it is true negative. So here we are considering true negative and true positive scenarios over here. Exactly 0.5 is the threshold value. So in this case, the ROC curve will be like this. See here, the corresponding ROC curve for our example is like this. See here, ROC curve is just like this, the reverse L shape. This is an ideal situation where we are not having any overlap between true positive cases and true negative cases. We are not having any positive case and any false negative case. Okay, and this is case 1. For case 1 and its ROC curve. What happens if there is an overlapping? If there is overlapping in the sense predicting long values. Okay, now if it is false positive, if it is true negative, it is predicting as false negative. If it is true positive, it is predicting as false negative. So there is some overlapping. See here, there is overlapping between green distribution and red distribution. So if it is like this, see here the ideal